guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, and before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be my June reading wrap-up. I read 10 books in the month of June, and they were, for the most part, really good. There was only one book that I didn't like, and the others I really enjoyed. So I would say it was a really good reading month. So let's just dive right into the books I read. These are going in chronological order, so starting with the book I finished first in the month, going all the way through the book I finished last in the month. So the first book is Hunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. This is book 2 in the Cat and Mouse duet. I read book 1 earlier. I think I read it in May. I'm pretty sure it was May, but I could be wrong. But I loved that one. I had given that one 5 stars. This one was a lot darker and just, yeah, a lot darker. And the two main characters, they weren't together for a lot of the book. They were separated. But I really enjoyed this one, but unfortunately didn't live up to book 1 in my eyes. So I gave this one 4.5 stars. Still enjoyed it. And if you love dark romance, I would highly recommend this duology. Next, I read Barbarian Lover by Ruby Dixon. This one I gave 5 stars. I loved it. It is book 3 in the Ice Planet Barbarian series, which is an alien spicy romance series. And this one was so good. I loved both their main characters so much. And I just really liked them together and their chemistry. And this one is just my favorite in the series so far. I had the best time. And I hope that you guys, if you didn't enjoy the first 2 books, maybe continue on. I loved the first 2 books, but this one was so good. Next, I read Unsteady by Peyton Corinne. I gave this one 4.5 stars, and I really enjoyed this one. This is the first book in her, I'm not sure what the series is called. It's like an interconnected standalone series, and it is hockey romance. It is emotional, and it deals with like tougher topics. It has anxiety and panic attack rep, and also our main female character, she is looking after her 2 younger brothers, and it's just really emotional but really sweet and just such a fun time. I love this one, and I highly recommend. Next, I read Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. This one is a sci-fi horror, but it's more sci-fi than horror. It reminds me of like Alien in some ways, and I just really enjoyed this one. I highly recommend. If you like sci-fi, if you like horror, if you like sci-fi horror, I recommend this one. If you're looking for the horror, I don't think you're going to find what you're looking for, but it is such a good book, and 5 stars. Did I say 5 stars? 5 stars. I loved this one so much. Our main character, she was awesome, and I just really enjoyed reading this one. And there was a twist, like I didn't know what was happening. As a reader, you're like, oh my god, what is actually happening? Because you're getting bits and pieces, but you're like, you don't know exactly what's going on, and you're trying to like figure it out on your own. And I just loved this one. Next, I read Hooked on You by Nikki Ash. This is a single parents romance, single mom and single dad. It is also nanny, and I give this one 5 stars. Our main female character, she has her daughter, and they are homeless after she left an abusive relationship, and then she ends up starting to nanny for this guy who also has a young daughter, and they are just the cutest family ever. And this book is just so sweet, wholesome. There is a little bit of like suspense at the end, and I just had such a fun time with this one, and I just love it. Next, I read Wings of Starlight by Allison Saft. I gave this one 4 stars. This is a prequel novel to like the Tinkerbell universe, particularly a prequel to Secret of the Wings. And this one follows Queen Clarion and Mallory when they were younger and before Clarion becomes queen. And I really enjoyed this one. It was good. It was a little slow, and I wasn't like super invested until like the last like 30%, but I still had a fun time. 4 stars. I would recommend. And I forgot to mention Wings of Starlight is YA and it is fantasy. Next, I read The Stowaway by James S. Murray and Darren Wearmouth. This one I gave 4.5 stars. I loved it. It had 5-star potential and I really did enjoy it. But I landed on a 4.5. This is a thriller. It is about this woman who was on the jury for this horrible case. And then she ends up on this cruise ship with her family. And it looks to be the same killer that she was on the jury for is killing people on this ship. And of course, they're trapped at sea. Like, there's no one for a long ways away. So she's trying to uncover everything and, like, figure out, is it the same guy? Is it a copycat? And just what's going on and save her family and everyone's lives. And I really enjoyed this one. And then I read Prideful Ache. I'm blanking on the author, but the picture will be on the screen. I read this on my Kindle, and this is the only ebook I read in the month of June. This one I gave 2.5 stars. This is the only book that I did not enjoy this month. I would not recommend this one. It is a motorcycle club, dad's best friend, erotica. And I just feel like it was written poorly. The characters really didn't seem to have much chemistry. I didn't hate this book by any means, but it wasn't great. And I don't recommend. So I'm not going to waste any more time talking about it. Next, I read The Best of All by Carla Sorensen. I loved this one. I gave it 4.5 stars. Basically, this one is a single Guardians romance. It is about two people who, our main male character was the best friend of a husband in this couple, and then our main female character was the best friend of the wife, and they, unfortunately, the husband and wife, die in a tragic car accident, and their young daughter is left, and they had made our main female and main male character the co-guardians of their daughter, and it's just them navigating life together because they don't get along, and I really enjoyed this one. The last book I read in June was Suddenly His by Jessica Cain. I gave this one 5 stars. I loved it. This is a dark romance, dark erotica. I gave this one 5 stars. And this one, it starts off at a sex auction. And it is age gap, stalker. It's just really good. Did I mention it's a novella? I think I did. Either way, it's a novella. And this one, I was going to say they're such a good couple, but in reality, are they? Probably not. But in the book, they had great chemistry, and the spicy scenes were spicy scening, and I had an amazing time with this one. And that is going to be it for this video. If you've read any of these, please let me know, and let me know what you rated them, or if any of these are on your TBR. If you don't feel like commenting any of that, you can leave me what emoji? How about any food emoji? Just any food emoji. And before you go, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.